Well, I have to restart this recording because it didn't record again. So let's restart, and I have no problem. This is the topic where I have to address. Now, I'm not gonna backtrack everything I said from my Sinners review, but I will stand on this. You can't call this movie trash. Hold on. The F am I talking about? I meant to say he has the right to his opinion. He doesn't desire to get death threats in his comment section. That's crazy, okay? It's an issue I think Tyrone Magnus has, which I believe his comments are not that. I think his comments are not death threats. I just think he's going through a little phase right now where he just deletes people out of his comments because they called him whatever they wanted to call him, which is like, I mean, I can take criticism. I don't care what you call me in the comments, because either way, YouTube will take it down if it goes against community guidelines. I don't I don't care. But for some reason, these woke individuals like Jason Whitlock, I can't stand his Uncle Ruckus ass. That nigga is Uncle Ruckus incarnated. Jason Whitlock is a piece of garbage. We don't know. I'm cool with black people being Republicans and conservative, but to sit up here and act like racism never existed is beyond me. This stuff, sit up here and act and sit up here to forever have the white man's back, even though he would give you up in a heartbeat, and wouldn't give a damn about you at all. Tells me more about you than you know, you, you know, or people like the Carter family. Very young. They probably all smart, but they're young. They're multiple years older than me. They're young. There's a lot of stuff they don't know. My father and my mother always told me this: you're not grown until you get in your 30s. You're never grown in your 20s. So, Carter family, they're young. Let's leave them alone. Officer Tatum, I have a major problem with. He's married to a white woman, of course, and also it's a weird thing. None of these black conservatives that have big platforms have black girlfriends at all, or black wives at all. They all have either a white woman for a wife or a Mexican. Now the Hodge twins, I'm gonna save them grace because they have black daughters. If you have black daughters, obviously they know, but I think Hodge twins is another conversation for another day. But this man, he called Sinners trash. I could agree if you would dislike this movie because you walked in thinking it was a horror movie just because you watched the second trailer, which don't get me wrong, I got fooled by the second trailer too. I walked into this movie thinking it's gonna be a vampire movie. But then I had to stop and realize that's not how original movies work. This isn't a Michael Myers. This isn't Transformers where you know everything about the characters. You have to at least spend 50 so minutes to let the audience give a damn about the characters. So I was cool not seeing the vampires till like the last 40 minutes. I was cool with that. Sorry, I just gotta eat some grapes and some leftovers still in my gums. So with that being said, he called it trash, sir. Sir, a movie will, cause look, I, I took acting classes in high school, and when I go to college in 2027, cause I need a 2 year break. I need a 2 year break from school. When I go to college in 2027, um, I will be pursuing an acting career. So from what I've learned when it comes to acting and directing a film, knowing about theater and producing film, writing scripts, that the movie will never be trash, ever, if the acting is not horrible. I repeat, a movie will never be trash unless the acting is absolutely horrible. I'm sorry to tell you, not one performance in this movie was meh. All of the performances were fantastic. We I think Michael B. Jordan just elevated himself. Like, we need to start having conversations about putting him on the Mount Rushmore when it comes to black actors in Hollywood. He's That's how great he was. I was unfamiliar with Haley Steinfeld's game when it comes to her acting bag. I didn't know she was capable of doing this type of role, but she surprised me. Now, I don't like the fact that he called this movie woke. Don't get me wrong, the movie's woke, but not in the way you're putting it as. This movie is woke. It is. But it's telling you, but the wokeness that you're referring to is 2020 through 2025 type wokeness. The wokeness this movie is telling you was from segregation. When black Because the woke word came from the black community during segregation, probably after the slavery days, also in the 1800s. So, and what that means is the woke word means in the black community from segregation, it means stay and forever be aware of your surroundings and who you surround yourself with. Always keep your eyes open at all times by any means necessary. Do not get caught slipping because you might not make it tomorrow. You see? That's the wokeness this movie was sending. Not this bullcrap sensitive shit that 2020 through 2025 is putting in. I need people to know. I need people to realize this movie's not woke. It's woke, but it's not woke. Okay? Also, he tripping. I can understand if you got fooled by the marketing, but still, to the end of this day, to call this movie trash, and the fact that your Caucasian wife tried her best to do a black accent, knowing damn well that ain't her real voice in that video, shows me a lot about you and how you run your space. Tyrone Magnus, white girlfriend, white fiance. Officer Tatum, white wife, got a Caucasian wife. Hodge twins, Mexican wives. Even though they married a black woman, these niggas have probably probably never wifed or got married to a black woman. I absolutely hate the fact that this is why black people call black Republicans and black conservatives coons. It's because y'all send a horrible example, and y'all want to please y'all little squeezes so much to the fact that y'all are blind by the past, and y'all refuse to believe that the past was once a reality and it was never a fantasy. I hope you can break out of this little spell that you're in, because the fact that you listen to Kendrick Lamar when at least in every single album, at least 3 songs in every single one of his albums, he's talking about racism, but you hate this movie, you gotta get the F out of here. 10 out of 10. Come on now, please.